All right, all right, all right. Hey guys, we're here. We're going to build some arrows. Stripped my Mamba arrows, my Nagu loops. Gotta be honest. Shot these things at tack. I thought the courses were 20 targets per course. And if they were, then I shot 40 shots with one arrow, and it was fine. I never lost an arrow at tack. I hate saying that because I got another one coming up in August, and by me saying that, I'll probably lose every freaking arrow I got. Kind of thinking about building some lighter weight arrows for the upcoming tack in August with no fletchings on. Pre-fletched or before fletched, 395.5. $423.9, 424 grains. And that's before I put a wrap on it. Probably be another 5 or 6 grains on top of that. So you're looking at probably 430 grains. We'll weigh these. These are some veins I bought at tack off Chris B. They're Boning X3 veins. I like the way they look. They're 9.1 grains, 9.3 grains. Pretty heavy. I don't know. I don't think that's going to keep you from killing anything. And if you think it is, well, don't use them. But yeah, I don't think it'll, I don't see it as too big a deal. I like to harken back. I like that word, harken. I like to harken back to a time when nobody cared anything about any of that. Like nobody even, just a few years ago, nobody even, nobody weighed their arrows. You went to a pro shop and you bought arrows that were already fletched, or you you hired the pro shop to fletch your arrows for you. You didn't worry about none of that. Now, it's like, oh my God, how much do your arrows weigh? And how much do your arrows weigh? Oh, that's too heavy. And what do you run? I'll be honest, because I think honesty is the best policy. I run what I like. You're not going to like when I say what I'm about to say, but it's the truth. I run what I run because I like the way they look. And I just put that wrap on. A little low. Don't know why I did that, but I did. Put it on a little low. Oh well. Sue me. Oh, you think a foam target's going to care if that thing is a 1/16 of an inch low on that arrow? Because I kind of don't think it's going to care. But if you think it'll care, do a little better job than I do when I put my wraps on. But yeah, I bought these off Chris. Seems like a pretty good young man. Personally, I think he seems like a pretty good young man. Pretty cool guy. Watching him on video. Yeah. So I bought some veins off him. Now, you know, there you go. I'm using the Arizona Mini Max fletching jig again. Probably already seen me use it once. I like the shield cut. I really have been wanting to fletch up some arrows with the fletch up some Levi Morgan Specials, some of those tack veins. But everybody has so much problems with them, and I'm not into problems. But I probably will fletch me up some at some point. I think a video or so back I talked about this glue. Bob Smith. That's whose glue this is. It is flagged by DCA, but it's Bob Smith's glue. If you care. But yeah, so I went to Chris B's booth, little story, and my wife was with me, and we went there Saturday, and we went there in the morning before the shoot because I knew it was going to rain, and I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and go get some. I knew I wanted to buy some veins. I want to buy a t-shirt. I know that kind of sounds weird, 54-year-old man buying a t-shirt off a 27-year-old kid. But I did. And I kind of wanted to shake his hand. You know, just, I don't know. You know, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Fanboying over a 27-year-old kid. But there again, he seems like a really good young man. But anyways, you know, I'm kind of backwards, so I see him. He's standing there, and he's closer to me than the camera is right now, probably. So he's just like right there, and he kind of makes eye contact with me a little bit, and I almost reached my hand out to shake his hand, but before I did, he kind of turned and talked to one of his guys. So, you know, whatever. No big deal. I didn't think too much of it. And so I bought what I was going to buy, and we went on to the truck to put the stuff away before we went and shot. And we got out there to the car. And my wife says, hey, your pants are unzipped. Oh my God. Oh, she'd have a stroke if she knew I told you guys that. Yeah, my pants were unzipped. So I don't know, maybe my pants were unzipped the whole freaking time, and that's why he turned and walked away, you know. Kind of embarrassed even talking about it now, you know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I stopped to use the restroom before I got to my vehicle. And I forgot to zip them up then. I don't know. I sure didn't think about that at the time, though, so I kind of think my pants were unzipped. I don't know. You know, it's like, you know, when you're in school, like shit like that happens at the worst time. So I don't know. I don't know if they were unzipped. But yeah, so I almost got to shake Chris's hand, but and my pants were unzipped. I don't know. That's pretty embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing just to talk about it now, even. But just keeping it real. So I don't know. You know, I see some people talking about these Arizona fletching things, and oh, you know, they're not cool, they're whatever. I don't know. I know this. You can't fletch an arrow that fast anywhere else, and with anything else, and I shot tack with some youngsters that had some really nice looking arrows, but I don't think they had. I don't think their arrows flew any better than mine, and mine were fletched with these. I noticed that I had the most helical, and I heard people talking, "Oh, yeah, I don't like to have very much helical," and then it'd be like, "Oh shit, I missed," and I'm thinking, well, I didn't miss. Hate to not talk to you guys while I'm doing this sometimes, but I gotta concentrate. All right, that one there I put on a little high. So the last one was a little low, this one's a little high. I'm going to tell you though, I had so much fun at TAC in Michigan that I cannot wait for August to go back and do it again. I mean, that was fun. My wife claims that she had fun. I have no reason to think that she didn't. And she don't even shoot. Ooh-wee. Man, I sure hope they fly good because they are pretty. I gotta be honest though, I'm getting a little stick, probably too much glue, and it ripped my wrap a little bit. But now, man, look at that. Is that? Can you see that? Look at that helical. Can you see that helical? Man. Whew, I can't wait to shoot these. I'll tell you what, the only thing I saw that looked better than that right there, I did see a young man, I shot with a young man that had like fluorescent orange. And man, were they pretty. I mean, they were freaking sexy. All right, let's do another one. And alrighty. Everything looks good. All right, guys, there you go. Half a dozen arrows. I don't know. Probably a very boring video. Hope not. Like I say, if you stuck with me to the end, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. Hey, that's all I got. Thanks, guys.